What's up guys, Tom Davis here, America's Canine Educator. I wanted to do a quick video on the importance of being a very, very good leader to your dog. No matter the age, no matter the breed, the most important thing when developing a new dog, or any dog, is being a good leader. So real quick, I want you to think about leadership as being a parent, if you will. And those of you who know, dogs are not kids. However, the psychology between growing up with kids, raising kids, and growing up and raising dogs and puppies are very similar. So let's put it into this perspective. If you're the leader of the dog and you constantly have no idea what you're doing and you're portraying that to the dog and you're portraying that to the puppy, guess what their life's going to be like growing up? I don't know who to look to. So what the mom does is she lays there, she takes care of the puppies. Before they can open their cute little squinty eyes and before they can even move their leg muscles to walk, the mom is picking them up, putting them into places and telling them what they can and can't do. And what we do at 8 to 10 weeks is we take them and we completely unroll and unravel all of that natural nourishment from the mom and basically treat them like a little doll. That, my friends, is going to ruin a lot of hard work that the mom just put in for the last 8 to 10 weeks. So the next question is, well, Tom, what do I do from here? The best thing to do is be just like the mom. Pick them up, put them in places where they need to go. Don't have unnecessary talk to confuse the animal. You really want to basically take all the hard work the mom just did and step right in and continue that process all the way until adulthood or maturity. The important thing is you being a good leader. Put yourself in that puppy's shoes. They're constantly looking up at you. They're constantly looking at you for direction. They're constantly trying to figure out who the heck you are. And are you looking back at them and asking them the same thing? That's what you're doing when you're looking at the puppy and talking high-pitched like a baby. They have no idea what that is. They don't understand it, and so we have to turn down that love a little bit at that age because they don't understand it. Which, if you don't understand somebody and you're trying to communicate to them and or look for direction, what are you going to do? You're going to try to find somebody else, or you're going to try to do it yourself. The other thing I see a lot of dog owners do is they make things a big deal and they don't need to be. When you ignore a lot of behavior and you ignore a lot of situations and don't make them a big deal, then they won't be. The dog is going to be constantly throughout their whole life with you, looking at you for direction. And you have to make sure you're giving the dog good, solid, structured information and direction. So put it this way, you're riding your bike, you're 3 years old, you're going super fast, you fall, you skid out, you look at your knee, you're bleeding, and your mom or dad goes, oh my gosh, what are you going to do? Freak out. You skid your knee, your mom or dad says, hey buddy, get up and try it again, nice try. Oh, okay. So we constantly, not only as humans, but as child and our maturity, are always looking at the person that's supposed to be in charge. You're at work, somebody drives a car straight through the building, and there's a manager or a business owner standing right there. What are you going to do? You're going to look at them and say, what the heck do I do? So you constantly have to make sure that you're making yourself known that you're the leader, not the buddy or the follower. So these are a couple different tips raising puppies or any dog that you adopt in the future. Be a good leader, turn down the love, turn up the leadership, and everything will work out for the best. And remember, the more information we give the dog that they don't understand, the more they're going to check you out. So if you find your dog kind of looking at you like, what the heck are you talking about? Or if you're on your leash and you're walking with your dog and they're just completely, basically treating you like a movable tree or a movable post that you've tied up to, then you don't have that relationship with your dog because you guys aren't on the same page. So you need to be able to figure out, how do you communicate with your dog that makes sense to them instead of, how do I communicate in a dog that makes sense to you? Because that's not how the world works. Also, one of the biggest things I see dog owners make the mistake of is when you're out walking with your dog and you're trying to do better leash work, you're trying to walk your dog better, you're trying to walk the dog in a nice heel, but you're constantly looking at them. That is a big no-no. If you're out and let's say you hop in the car with your buddy or your mom or your dad or whoever, and you trust that person. They're driving, you're in the passenger seat, you get into the car, they slam on the gas and look at you. What are you going to do? You're going to grab that steering wheel and try to take control because they don't know what they're doing and it's very clear. That's the same thing you're doing with your dog when you're walking out and doing this. And you're anticipating bad behavior, and B, you're telling them you have no idea what you're doing, you take control. So these are just a couple different things that most dog owners that come to the Upstate Canine Academy make, and I hope this video is helpful to you. If it is, like and share. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, and I'll talk to you guys in the next episode. Peace!